Good day, good day, good day. This is Dr. G, the real Dr. G, Lady Karen, checking in. Anyway, I'm about to have my brunch. I'm about to have ackee and saltfish with some green banana and some yam. We had cooked it and things, so that way we have some brunch today. We have some breakfast. My mom knows it's my favorite, so anytime she's coming from Jamaica, she brings me fresh ackee from the tree from Jamaica. So I get it straight from my house in Jamaica and think when I prepare my ackee. So I feel very, very, very grateful that it's fresh, you know. I don't have to buy the canned ackee, but I do buy them sometimes. I don't mind the can at all, especially because they're already cleaned and you don't have to worry about ackee. So a lot of people don't know about ackee and saltfish, but ackee and saltfish is Jamaica's national dish, you know, especially for breakfast. But we have it for brunch. Some people have it for dinner, like how I do, you know. There are certain Jamaican restaurants around town that have it all day, like Boston Juicy Jerk that I go to on Oakland Park and 56. So if anybody wants to sample some ackee wherever you are in the world, you can always let me know and I can teach you how to cook it. So basically what you do is prepare the saltfish first, or the codfish. And some people, they boil it out first. Some people soak the saltfish first. And then what you do is season the saltfish, and then after you season the saltfish, then you add the ackee in there. And especially when the ackee is whole, you know, you just blend it in there and it doesn't mash up too much. I don't like when my ackee mash up too much. So this is how we prepare it, and it's like, you know, whole and nice like this, you know. It's not too much like scrambled eggs, you know. Sometimes people cook it and it look like scrambled eggs. So this is what I like, is the, you know, I like when it look whole like this. And then we got some callaloo on the side. This is some yellow yam. That's some green banana. Yeah, man. So big up and respect to you guys. I'm just checking in from Florida, about to have my brunch. Want to see who wants to go live with me. Then I'm having some tea. I have a condition called gastroparesis, where I have a nerve damage to my stomach. And basically, if I don't, I basically take my time to eat. That's why I don't mind talking and eating, because I get full really quick. Even though this is a lot of food, this is a lot. And but I was just really feeling for some real food. I didn't want to have a protein shake or something simple like that. I didn't want to have any mangoes, because sometimes when I have the fruits, I get hungry quicker. So I wanted to have some real food, because I went walking already this morning. I had my hour walk, or a 3-mile walk, with one of my neighbors, and it kind of slowed me down a little bit, but I did it. So I feel very good about this morning and how I woke up and get that done. Wash my hair and thing and put it up nicely. So I feel really good. But the glare is terrible out here. Like, the sun is really strong sometimes with the glare. So I'm like, let me just put on my little Gucci gear, you know what I mean? But it's big and it keeps falling off, so I keep taking it off. That's why I don't wear it too much. But I love it. It's a really cool glasses. I got it for my birthday at a bike show one time from one of my friends in Jamaica. She just gave me the glasses, and it's so pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But anyway, so I did my pink. I did my black to purple to pink, and got my nails to match. You know, I got my feet done as well. But right now my foot swell up. My foot swell up, so I can't show you my nails. But right now I'm wearing my stockings, my compression stockings, so that way I can get rid of the swelling in my feet. So what happened between my nerve damage and the heat? It's the heat that makes my feet swell up, and the sitting, the prolonged sitting, and or even standing up as well, makes me swell up a lot, you know. So what I do is watch the salt. I personally don't cook with salt. I don't add salt to my food, but I prefer to do some regular seasonings like onion, tomato, garlic, you know, thyme if you want to. But I like to do, when I cook, I don't like to put like the powdery seasoning. So I try to avoid like the garlic powders, those types of things, you know. But when it comes to like my Italian seasonings, I like that they're in the shaker, you know. The herbs already blended up and thing, you know. So it all depends on the seasoning type. You know, I use different types of seasoning depending what I cook. But when I cook my ackee and saltfish, I like to just do the onion, tomato, garlic sometimes, and maybe even like a general seasoning, like an all-purpose seasoning of whatever type. and then I just do the saltfish first, like I said, add the ackee to it to get that flavor. You know what I mean? So, food is life. So food is life, and without food you can't function well. You get tired easy, you know. You get tired easily, and you can't think really good. So, you know, you have to make sure that you eat properly. And I like my pepper, but not too much pepper. So if anybody cooking it for me or cooking in the house, I ask them not to do pepper and to avoid the garlic actually, and to avoid onions sometimes. So because I get real sensitive with the nerves and my allergies and things, it basically makes me really burn. I don't know why, but it really burn. And I used to eat ginger. I used to eat all of those things, and it just burned for some reason. So I take a reflux medicine and allergy pills, and that's the only thing I really take. Hey Stacey, big up. Big up to everybody who is into wellness and who blogs and vlogs like I do, because I love to educate people about different things in life, you know. So yeah, man. So I don't know if you guys love ackee and saltfish like me, but I love it. I would eat it every day, but sometimes I get tired of it still. Everybody called me one time today. The other time nobody called me. Then all of a sudden everybody called one time. That's how it goes. But I'll soon call you back. Just doing a live. Good morning, Lavish. Look out for Lavish today. Lavish having a little get together in her backyard today. So look out for my flyers and share my flyers for my friends and I, please, okay? Lavish having a backyard setting today and things, Sunday vibes, and I'm looking forward to that. But that is like about 6 o'clock, right? So I'm looking forward to that. I was telling my friends already that we need to link up and go over to Lavish later on. I usually go over to Drive or to Foundation Sundays also. He goes on till morning. But I kind of get used to that and thing, and I've been going there for like a couple of years. I've been going there for a while now. I usually get lobster over there. But Lavish is awesome. I lavish the food on like Saturdays. So look out for her as well on Saturdays. She delivers food and she's very professional. You can cash up her the money as well, and she delivers it for like a $5 fee. So today is called Full of Vibes Sundays. So Full of Vibes Sundays is going on from 6 o'clock till about midnight. They got games, food and drinks. So I've tried her food and the food is great. I love the rice and peas. I like her mac and cheese, the beans. She got like jerk wings, turkey wings, barbecue ribs, fish, all kind of food, pork sauce, all kind of things. So you know I'm a foodie already. So when it comes to food, that's my thing. That is my thing more than drinks. Okay, so once you have food, me dead it. So that's what I spend my money on. And then, you know, today's a beautiful day out. It's just because of the heat I don't go to the beach, but I love going to the beach. But it's the logistics of taking the stuff to the beach is far from my back and my legs and so forth. It just hurt too much to go to the beach, and it's too hot. I will swell up even more and get a heat stroke out there, and I don't want that happening. So I did my walk already. Even tea, I don't really usually do the hot stuff, but I want a nice belch to get rid of the gas and deflate the stomach a bit, because it gets distended really bad, and that's just because of a nerve damage and thing. It's called gastroparesis, which is pretty interesting. So I don't really eat a lot, and when I do eat, I eat a little bit at a time. Like I start eating, put it down, go do something, come back, put it down. That's what I do. So I wanted to just do a little blog about ackee and saltfish and thing, because I really love that. I love the food, and I like Jamaican culture. I like to show culture. So basically, that's about it for the blog today. I didn't want to be too long. So you guys check out the flyers and stuff that I have advertising on my page. If you guys have flyers you want to share, drop your flyers and stuff in my box, or WhatsApp me if you have my number. But either way, let's continue to support each other. It's all about support for support. Alright? So you know I have like rooms in Jamaica for rent as well at the Negril Beach Club condos. The restaurant there serve ackee and saltfish and fried dumpling. That's the only thing missing is the fried dumpling. But I just avoided the dumpling can be put on too much weight and thing, you know. My doctors were trying different sleeping pills the other day because when they're ready I want to get some good sleep, more than 4 or 5 hours, and all it does is make me eat and make me swell up and make my blood pressure go up. So I can't take medication of certain types because they make me too sick, make me constipated really bad too. So when it comes to those things, I don't mess around with medicines. I just take my allergy medicine, reflux medicine, that's it. So what happens is the medicine make you nauseous as well and make you get side effects and don't make you want to eat well. So my quality of life is poor sometimes because of my poor appetite and my swelling and my nerve damage thing. So what I enjoy is the food and things, like I said, more than the drinks, because when I drink I have to run to the bathroom because of my bladder spasms. So that's a spinal cord problem that I have, that I go through. So people see me and don't know what I go through, but I'm there out and about doing things, but I'm hurting, like my feet hurting, back hurt, but I just really don't want to stay in the house all day or stay inside all day because it makes my allergies kind of really act up. Like this morning when I was trying to get some sleep, I just really don't like the fan and the AC and the indoor things, so that's why I come outside. And coming outside gets you like vitamin D, so that way you get your vitamin D in, so you don't get depression, you know. And when your vitamin D is low, you can get osteoporosis, osteopenia, bone problems, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to get outside and get some sunlight, especially in the daytime. So I don't like to sleep out the day. I don't like lying down in the day, and lying down hurts me a lot because I have a rod in the middle of my back. So for those who don't know, my metal rod, my titanium rod, is right here between my shoulder blades. So when I'm doing things, especially even sitting down right now, when I was sitting down at first in the chair, it was uncomfortable on my back and in here in the ribs. So that's why I sit forward like this and sit on the edge of the chair. So I've adapted different ways of eating, drinking, the way I use the bathroom, the way how I don't drink when I go out because I don't want to have to run to the bathroom every minute and then I have to make it home, you know. So I don't drink and drive home. I try not to drink as much liquor, and so when I go out there, so that way I make it back home safe. And you know, God forbid and thing, you know, knock on wood or plastic or glass. I had an accident the other day when I was literally just running down the street to go and check somebody for business, and when I was coming back home I fell asleep at the wheel and hit a tree. So I did write off my car the other day, and it was something that it's, you know, it's just one of those things that happened where I got tired at the wheel. And thank God I didn't have no open container, no smoking, no drinking, no driving under the influence. You know what I mean? And after I got checked out, I just took a whole lot of medicines, take some blood pressure medicines to that I had in the background, and I ended up just knock out and sleep well. And then I ended up in the hospital to try to get some fluids and x-rays and so forth. And they didn't even treat me well when I was there. So I've been through a lot just this past few weeks. So when I got out of there, I was like feeling free up and thing. Plus my son is with his dad, so I don't have to worry about him right now before he comes back to me in July. So I'm sharing my son with my ex-husband, so I'm free up right now. So I'm taking use of my time, and that is what you guys should do. Is you only live once. You only live once, so basically enjoy the time that you have, because you don't know what tomorrow will bring you here. In 1 second my life changed from accident, and then I had big old spinal cord surgery on my spinal cord. Not just the back, but they removed my backbone in my thoracic spine, went into the spinal cord and removed a big old cyst that was pushing on it. So when I sit down I get headaches, when I stand up I get pain, when I lie down I get certain pain. So be grateful, guys, for the little things in life, like being able to eat some food and enjoy it to the fullest. Because sometimes I get so nauseous and I just don't want to eat for the whole day, and I just don't feel good, and all I want to do is drink water at the end of the day because I get so thirsty. So I have this big cup of water that I have, and basically so let's take half of the dish. Yeah, so basically I fill it up a lot. Yeah man, I'm greedy. My eye bigger than my belly. That's what they say in Jamaica, your eye bigger than the belly. Hey man, it look good, not true, Vanessa? Yeah man, we cook up last night. We decided that we're going to cook because the neighbor was interested in ackee and sawfish, and she never cooked it before. So my mother ended up cooking some for her and decided she was going to cook for me too. Because my mom brought all this ackee from Jamaica. Fresh ackee, Dolly. Yeah, man. So, the ackee that I have is fresh from my tree in Jamaica, man. For real. Feel proud of her. Because my mother planted up all of that. So, big up to Mommy G. Big up to Daddy G. And I'm Dr. G. And the G come from Gaynair. Where the Gaynairs. Some people mess up a name called with Gaynair and all them something, but it's Gaynair. Not far but near, like air that you breathe. And right now, speaking of air, it's breezy and nice out here. It's really nice and cool. So you guys enjoy the outdoor. You know what I mean? Like I say, I have on my stockings and so forth and just relaxing. Yeah, man, I can cook, man. Me cook. Me help them cook. Me help them cut up and prep and stuff for the food yesterday before I went out. But I wanted to sleep. I was really tired. And I had bought some food from a fish fry. So my mom didn't have to cook. We were just really doing it for our neighbor. So my neighbor bought all of these things, like the banana, the yam. She bought some of her own saltfish and stuff, and we had ackee. So basically, we were teaching her how to cook ackee and saltfish last night, and that's what we do. But I can cook. It's just that when everybody else cooking and take over, I leave them alone. And then everybody have their method of cooking. You know what I mean? Some people add this first, add that last. My mother sometimes likes to add vinegar to it, and I don't like that. The vinegar turns me off. Like, to me, it just spoil it and thing. But my mother loves vinegar for fish, like a clean fish, and to wash down the fish with the vinegar and the lime and thing. You know? I kind of feel full already. Just from the little bit that I eat, so I can put this down for later. So big up to everybody watching. Share my live for me. Check out my other blogs as well. You'll see me out and about at different places and things, because I want to endorse certain places. But I just go hopping to different places sometimes, because people have different birthday parties, or they're inviting me because they play music at different places. But for whatever reason, sometimes I just want to check it out real quick, see how it is and thing. And if it's not really popping or it's too early or so, then I end up going somewhere else, you know. But I try my best to kind of hit as many places as I can. But, you know, even just to just show up and just show my face, and buy like a water, you know. But you don't have to buy anything when you go to places. You don't have to feel obligated. But it's good to support, you know. It's good to buy some food or buy some drink and thing like that. Or even if you just share the flyers, then it's supporting as well. That's how I feel as well. So like I said, guys, it's all about support for support. I know I talked a lot about different things in my little blog today about ackee and saltfish, but like I said, you know, this Jamaican culture that I like to share. So hopefully you guys learned something today. So follow me on Instagram as well, and I have my videos on YouTube as well. So what I'm going to do when I'm finished with this is upload it on Instagram and upload it on YouTube, so people who are not on social media can also see the blogging that we're doing right now, or the vlogging. So vlogging is when you do videos, you know, and the more description you have in your title is the more people will pick up on it when they search. So that is what blogging and vlogging is about. You can do keywords in your description, so when people want to Google food or games or, you know, fish fry or whatever, rooms, you know, then they'll pick up on the blogging or vlogging that we do. So that is what that's about. And some people actually get paid for vlogging and blogging, you know, and some people are what you call influencers who review stuff. So that's what I do as well. So if you have products that you want me to review, you know, and you know, like the waist trainer, like, you know, medical things, it doesn't matter what, food, drinks, it could be anything, a place, you know, I can endorse you, and, you know, I can discuss about your product and those things. All right. I really love the vibe in the ghetto this week and thing. It was so awesome. Some of the promoters were getting off and talking about how the youths must be careful about their money and take care of their family, take care of yourself and all these things. And, you know, they were really just venting and just talking and discussing things as an older person in the community. So even though you see we out there and about dancing, you know, smoking, drinking, having fun, it doesn't mean, like, you know, you see people like me and you don't know I'm in pain, for example, when I'm doing that, or that, you know, I'm going through whatever I'm going through in life, and that getting outside sometime, like I was telling somebody last night, somebody was saying, oh, they don't feel good but they're out, and I said that's why we're out, is that we sometimes get to go out so we distract from the negative. But then when there's negative going on the street, like gunshot echoing and violence happening, that doesn't help either, and it deters people from going. So what I like is that there's security at different places, there's police patrol in different places. So the places where I go to, I like to be safe, you know. So when people say that Dr. Gaynair go there, then they feel like they can go there too. So that's why I like to do my little blogging, to show people that it's about quality of life as well. And music is medicine. I love music bad. So from I've been born and think I just love music. And then I love dancehall especially too. And I used to go on my head top. I used to dance and thing when I was a teenager. But I've been doing fundraisers from I've been in high school. And I've been using music and performing and entertaining people in high school to raise money for like graduation, to get our rings and so forth. And you know, I was upset the other day too, because I went into the hospital and they lost my ring, my school ring, and it was really very sentimental to me. I had like 3 rings on this left hand and they totally lost my rings. And I can't get through to anybody to find out which ambulance person transferred me from one place to the other and lost my ring. So I was kind of really bummed out. But the rings can be replaced, car can be replaced, you understand? So I'm grateful I have life, and that is what's important in general, is that we have life. So sometimes we go through things, whether with friends, family, strangers, you know, people do all kind of things to us, you know, whether it's abuse, whether it's robbing us, whether it's hurting us in whatever way. I see that in the news every day, you know. So that's why I try to avoid the news. I try to avoid the news, but I like to keep up with what's going on in the world, you know what I mean? But I really love social media. I've been home from like about 2013. So people don't know that I've been home for a long time, and that's one reason why I blog. I get to hear from my patients, my old patients who didn't know that I was sick, or didn't know that I closed my office and things, you know. So what I try to do too is to help people medically in whatever way I can. So if people, you know, can't get the refills done, or, you know, little things like that, they're getting sick and they want second opinion, you can call me, because I love to continue with my medicine. I keep up on my medicine and stuff. I keep up on my journals, which I need to be doing. I need to be reading my journals and do my questions. But I go to conferences every year. And this year we didn't have one because of Corona. In Broward County, I usually go to one right downtown at the convention center, because it's really reasonable and you get a lot of credits. So even though you're a nurse, if you're even a nurse, you can go down there and get credits, or used to go down to Pri-Med. But all of that changed from Corona. So that's what I've been doing, is kind of focusing on the businesses that I have, on my investments, because Corona slowed down everybody and changed a lot of our life. You know, the pandemic has done that. So right now, what happened is, over the year or the past year, more people have to stay home, and so I've been getting more company at home now, you know, and people been reaching out more who I haven't heard from in a long time. You know, I used to live all over the world and travel all over the world for medical school and for different things, for sports and so forth. So I have a lot of different things to talk about and things, and we'll get into that another time. So as things go, oh, by the way, I heard that they're having Olympics. So they're having Olympics and they're doing trials right now. So that is one thing my mom really loves to keep up with, is Olympics. She was into softball and sports and so forth when she was a teenager and thing, you know, in school. As well as us, we're athletes who were Olympic potential and was going to. My brother is a junior Olympian, and I was training to become an Olympic swimmer as well. So I have a lot to say and a lot of different experiences. So the thing is that I like to mentor as well and be a good influence to people and be a positive influence. So take it how you want to as well, you know what I'm saying? I know I give a lot of information sometimes, but I purposely do that so that people can learn. All right, because I love to teach. So big up and respect. And yes, we do have a boat, but I have another one that is actually for sale. A cigarette boat is right next to it for sale. So if you guys have anybody who interested in like boating, we're taking offers for this cigarette boat right here. It's a red one right here in the backyard and thing, and we want to get rid of it. It's, you know, but it running. You know, if anything, we just need to make sure the battery charge up. But basically, this is for sale. All right. So share my live for me, share my live, and if you want to go out on the water, hey, just link me. And I'll get the captain to go out on the water. You just pay for the gas and stuff and hire them. Alright, so basically that's what I grew up doing, is boating. That's what people know us for, is boating, the Gaynairs. Alright, so basically that's what I grew up around, is the water. So that's me in a nutshell. So that's about it for now. I know that it was an ACKEE and Saltfish talk that went on a tangent, but that's me. So I'm going to put up the rest of the food now because I feel full already. So you guys have a great day. Enjoy your Sunday. And whatever you decide to eat, just enjoy your food. Full joy of food, I should say, because I feel like a Rasta today. No, we don't enjoy, we're full joy. Alright, so if you didn't learn anything today, full joy. Don't end the joy. Full joy. Seen? So big respect, guys. Love and thing from the real Dr. G. Love, hugs, kisses, because a lot of y'all need that right now. A lot of people need some love and attention and some care. And if you need somebody to talk to, you can reach out to me, because I'm like that too, you know. I have people who call me just to check up on me, just to say hi, just to say what's up, how you doing, and that makes me feel good. Apart from, you know, because family get busy, family them different and thing, and most of my family don't keep in touch. Nobody does really. So but me and my family cool, who I live with, and so cool, everybody cool. But you know, that is what you have to work on in life as well too, is if you know, forgive and thing. Even if you don't forget certain things in life that family or friends put you through, you can forgive them and move on. You understand? So I'm all about positive vibes and counseling people and helping people, because a lot of people just need to just be told about themselves and be told, and you stand up for your right and don't take abuse and don't make people use you in certain ways. All right, that is what I teach my son. So my son, and my son very, very protective, more than anybody around me. My son is very protective. From 4 years old, he knew that something was wrong or something is bad and reported it to babysitters. So my son is very good about being protective, and that's what I raised about him. So with that, what I want to leave you at is listen to the youths and learn from the youths, because what happened, we're in a new time and we have to teach them certain things that we might not be used to as well, like gay marriage, you know, like a lot of that's happening now. A lot of equal rights and justice is being sought for many reasons. And being a physician and working in the hospital and the intensive care unit, I've had to end life support or convince people to withdraw life support because their loved one is already brain dead or going through things, and I don't want them to suffer. That is the type of doctor I've been and still is. So I do palliative care, I do hospice, all of these things. So I appreciate life, but I also help people who are dying, so that way that they're more comfortable and not suffering. So that is palliative care, that's hospice care. So I really treasure life. So think about your living will. I still have to do 1, 2. Your living will, power of attorney, those types of things. So, you know, like I said, I have a lot of advice to give you, but, you know, I should have been a lawyer. I should have been a lawyer more than a doctor, to be honest. So like I said, the ACKEE and Saltfish talk turned into like a whole counseling talk for you guys as well, to just appreciate life and the little things in life, because you never know what tomorrow is bring. Like right now, I'm in pain, my back hurting me just from the sitting down right here and looking down at the camera. So I put the camera down a certain way on the table so that I don't have to hold the camera, and so that I basically can talk to you and blog while I multitask. But it's getting uncomfortable, so it's time for me to stop. So like I can talk to y'all all day, so I'm not gonna do that right now. See? So big up and respect Shaga, Kevin, everybody who was watching. Big up, share my live, alright? Even if you come late, share my live, and share the flyers. Check out the blogs that I've been doing, check out the spots I've been going to. There's some awesome spots that have been reopening, and everybody been going out, having a good time and enjoying life. So you guys do the same thing, okay? Excuse me, that's what I needed, was a good belch. So you see, it happened live. I needed that good belch so I could really get that space in my stomach so I can eat more. I enjoy more of the food and thing, or even to enjoy water. It creates space. So I learned that from over the years and stuff, from having emergencies and so. because I needed to get water in me, and my stomach would be bloating, and I can't get water. So somebody told me drink tea and get the gas out, and thing to belch and or to pass gas as well, you know. So I learned about my body, you know, because I'm not really a big tea drinker and coffee drinker like I used to be, just because I don't. From like 2010 when I was pregnant with my son, I stopped drinking coffee, but I used to be like a coffee person more than a tea person. So I lay off of the caffeine, and then with the bladder spasms that I've had from the spinal cord thing, I really don't do the caffeine. I try to stay away from the sodas and things that have caffeine in it, and the coffee and even teas have caffeine in it sometimes. So I try to do like the decaf, or you know, teas that don't have stimulants. I stay away from stimulants because I'm naturally wired already too, and I really don't want anything affecting my sleep, because it's already difficult to get to sleep sometimes with the pain and stuff, you know. So if something keeping me wired and revving me up, like last year I was trying this diet medicine, and the medicine made me rev up really bad. I couldn't sleep for like days, and I was acting strange. So what it was doing was making my thyroid get affected. So we try a lot of things out there, guys, and it can affect us, whether it's food, drinks, medication, and so forth. You know, just be careful out there, you know what I'm saying. And on that note, ACKEE can be poisonous. I have family who, like my dad doesn't eat ACKEE. That's why we have to make the calado for him. We made the calado for him, and the ACKEE and saltfish for my neighbor and for me, because him don't eat ACKEE. I have another brother that don't eat ACKEE at all, because they get really sick, and they call it Jamaican vomiting illness. If you don't clean the middle of the ACKEE and get rid of that poisonous thing in the middle, it can make you really sick. So know what you're doing when you're preparing these food and things, because even in Africa, where the fruit is from, because it's actually a fruit scientifically, but we treat it like it's a vegetable. We eat it like it's a vegetable, but either way, it's like a fruit, you know, by science wise, and it's from Africa. So and then the saltfish come from like Canada, so, or wherever it come from. That's Jamaica for you, with multicultural and blend up with all kind of things. So be careful when you're prepping the food. Be careful out there, and you guys, like I said, just live your life to the fullest out here, nice and breezy. And it's getting brighter too. The glare getting to me now. So you guys have a great evening, great afternoon, sorry. It's still like, it's just turned about midday now. It's like 12 o'clock my time. So you guys in England, it's probably about 6 o'clock in the evening, 6, 7. Like about 2 people were calling me from there a while ago. So I'm going to go and return the call now, because it's like evening time, their time. So I can catch up with some of my friends. Alright? So love, I leave you guys for now. And whoever reaching out to me, and so thank you for reaching out. I know sometimes I don't get back to you right away because I'm just busy or tired or sleeping or away from the phone. So don't feel no way. Just leave a message. When you call me one time and I don't answer, it means that I'm really busy and I just can't answer. Like if I'm doing the blogging and so forth, I really want to just concentrate and get it over and done with and not answer the phone. So a couple people were calling me when I was on the live, and I don't think they know that I'm on the live. Alright? So I'm going to go call them back right now and return some messages. So that's one of the things that keep me busy. Alright, so love and leave you guys for now. Mwah. Take care from the real Dr. G with lots of love, okay? Take care and have a great week. Alright, start the week right. Today's Sunday, June 13th. And I can't believe that it's already June already in 2021. The year is flying by already, and I've already got my vaccine. I wouldn't force anybody to get it, but if you can and you feel like it's safe for you, go ahead and get it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. There are a lot of conspiracy theories out there about the vaccine. I don't follow those things because everything is political when it's ready, and I don't want to get into that. I'm a physician who advise people, and I don't force people to do anything. So with that, you guys have a great day. Have a great life. Live life to the fullest and stay titanium tough. Alright? Big up and respect from the real Dr. G. Lady Karen checking out. Look more.